Let's be real for a second. We all know we should be keeping a closer eye on our money, right? But somehow it always feels like a chore. Well, welcome back to The Explainer. Today we are diving deep into something that literally affects every single one of us, our financial data. We're going to get hands-on and figure out exactly how to unlock the incredible information trapped inside your Wells Fargo bank statements.
So, I want you to ask yourself, are you managing your finances or are your finances managing you? Think about it. Trying to organize your financial life without direct access to your own data, well, it's basically like flying blind. But today, we are going to fix that for good.
Here is our roadmap for today. First, we'll cover mastering your financial records. Then, downloading Wells Fargo statements. After that, troubleshooting common access issues. Followed by converting PDFs to spreadsheets. And finally, secure storage and organization. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. Mastering your financial records. Building a rock-solid financial foundation really does start with your bank statement. Now, you might be wondering, why track this data so meticulously? Well, it boils down to 3 huge benefits. Number 1, budgeting. You absolutely cannot build a realistic budget if you don't know exactly where every single dollar went last month, right? Number 2 is tax preparation. Having your data structured and ready to go saves you hours of absolute pain when April rolls around. And number 3, early fraud detection. Checking your records regularly lets you spot unusual spending instantly, and that is absolutely crucial so your accounts don't get unexpectedly frozen.
While you're looking at your records, it's super important to understand the difference between your posted balance and your available balance. Your available balance is the most current record of funds you can actually withdraw. It accounts for holds on recent deposits and those pending transactions, like a restaurant tip that hasn't fully cleared yet. Keeping an eye on this specific number ensures you don't accidentally overspend. Moving right along to Section 2, downloading Wells Fargo statements. Let's actually go get your data.
Okay, so here's the exact path you need to follow. First, securely sign on to Wells Fargo online. Once you're on your dashboard, head over to the menu and click Statements and Documents. From there, use the drop-down menu to select your specific account and the time period you want. Finally, just hit that download icon to save the PDF. Oh, and if you're doing this on your phone, just tap the menu icon down in the bottom right corner to find Statements and Documents. Super easy.
Now, here's a pro tip that is going to save you so much time. Wells Fargo actually offers 2 different data products. If you just need your raw transactions for the last 18 months, grab the Account Activity Download. That'll give you an instant CSV file. But if you need older data, or maybe you need formal documents for a loan application, then you've got to pull the official PDF statements. They keep those on file for up to 7 years.
Section 3. Troubleshooting common access issues. Because, let's face it, tech hurdles happen to all of us.
If you're locked out because you forgot your password, don't panic. You can just create a new one right there on the portal. But if you are truly stuck, write this number down. 1-800-956-4442. That's the direct line for Wells Fargo online banking help. Also, if the site is just crawling or refuses to open, 9 times out of 10, just clearing your browser's cache will fix it right up.
Probably the most common hurdle, though, is the dreaded pop-up blocker. If you click download and literally nothing happens, you'll need to add an exception for wellsfargo.com in your browser settings. But hey, if you want a really quick bypass on your desktop, just hold down the Control key on your keyboard while clicking the download link. Actually, it's like magic. Works like a charm almost every time.
Next up, Section 4, converting PDFs to spreadsheets. This is where we turn static documents into actionable data. Before you go converting anything, let me reiterate a fantastic point from our research. If your transactions fall within that 18-month download window, you can have a structured spreadsheet in under a minute without touching a PDF at all. Always check for that native CSV download first. But if you need older data, then conversion is going to be your next step.
When you do convert, you'll generally choose between 2 output formats, Excel or CSV. You'll want to choose Excel if you're planning to do heavy financial analysis or build out some visual charts, mainly because it perfectly preserves all those dates and number formats. But go with CSV if your goal is to import your data directly into accounting software like QuickBooks or Xero. It's a nice lightweight format that those programs just love.
To actually handle the conversion of older PDFs, AI-powered tools like CopyParse or EasyBank Convert are absolute game changers. They fix the exact problems that make PDFs so frustrating.
Say a long transaction description wraps to a second line, or a statement breaks across multiple pages. These tools instantly reconstruct it into a single, clean row. They process everything in seconds, pulling the dates and amounts while keeping your running balance totally accurate.
Finally, Section 5, Secure Storage and Organization. Now that we have the data, we need to protect it.
You really need to pay close attention to this timeline for your data's lifespan. Wells Fargo retains standard PDF statements for up to 7 years, but, and this is a huge but, if you ever close an account, your online access vanishes in just 90 days. You have a strict 90-day window to download everything before it gets sent to the deep archives. And trust me, that can be a total nightmare to retrieve later.
So here are the actionable best practices you should follow. Number 1, set up a clear, consistent digital folder system. I like doing year, then account type, then month. Number 2, keep 2 copies of your records. Have one stored locally and one encrypted cloud backup with 2-factor authentication turned on. And number 3, if you have old physical paper statements you no longer need, get a cross-cut shredder and completely destroy them. You've got to protect your identity.
As we wrap up this procedural guide, I do need to add a quick note. This explainer is strictly for informational purposes only. Everyone's financial situation is totally unique, right? So please consult a professional financial advisor for personalized advice, or reach out to Wells Fargo directly for specific inquiries about their policies.
So, you now possess the exact blueprint to take total control of your financial records. Once you get this data organized, you can start really leveraging it. You can use your transaction history to build advanced budgets, or even use your account insights to negotiate better fees or terms with your bank. So I'll leave you with this. Now that you have the data right at your fingertips, what will your numbers reveal about your financial future? The power is entirely in your hands. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next explainer.